Hey, welcome back to the Scorpio channel. My name is Laura. If you're new to the channel, I'm going to do a general message for Scorpio. Know that energy is fluid. Roles could be reversed. Interpret the message as it best resonates. Also know on this channel, I like to go deep within the readings. So the readings are a bit longer because we also look at the spiritual blocks, the shadows, and see how they play out as karmic themes. This will allow you to see why things are playing out the way that they are, allow you to see how you're contributing to the imbalances within your connection or within your situation. And that allows you to be able to incorporate new habits, new behaviorisms that will actually help you to either avoid any negative karmic retribution or shape shift your situation into a situation that's more balanced for you. All right, now if you want to enter into winning a free reading with me, you're going to like the video, subscribe to the channel, write the word of the video in your comment bar. Just want you guys to know that I'm starting to pick people again for a little while. I wasn't picking people. I took the full month of August off because my husband passed away July 18th and kind of never took a break. So I, try to be consistent by doing at least one video a day, but sometimes it just got to be too much. So hopefully this month I am back in action and you guys are going to help me stay consistent by, again, playing the word of the video. So I'll be doing a lot more live videos. All right. By the way, if you're in need of shadow healing, you definitely want to check out the description box. You'll find all the information to my website, to like other YouTube channels, and my Patreon, where I offer my shadow healing coaching program. There, you'll see the write-up on it that the coaching program includes inner child healing, shadow healing, reparenting, and all the healing modalities to help you heal the effects of trauma. And those subscribers, I'm going to be offering a lot more live streams, and there being that the group is small, those people get regular readings because, again, they're always on. They're supporting the channel. So you too can get that if you just sign up for the coaching program for just $7.99 a month. And what's great is you get to be part of the community. And so I'm not just helping you, but a lot of times you just feel a lot of love and support from the other members in the group. Okay. Now let's see the word of the video. Well, pride, that just kind of fell out. So we're going to take it. And so I feel like for a long time, you've been connected to someone that just knows that they're wrong, but are just too prideful to come back and apologize. And because they really haven't, I feel like they were kind of thinking, you'll eventually come back. You'll eventually. And I do feel like this person has reached out a little bit, but such minimal effort, which is why what you're tired over. You're like, they're just so prideful. Like you don't want to show that you even care. Like you're like embarrassed of your feelings for me. And that's really what you feel. You're like, you're embarrassed for your feelings for me. So you aren't transparent. And then when you do something wrong that hurts me, you don't apologize. You don't do anything because your pride is so big. So I believe that you're in connection from somebody right now that unfortunately they're not doing anything. And they're not doing anything because there's part of them that gets angry at the thought that they actually have to come back and apologize. They're feeling like you're making a big deal out of nothing, but they know down deep inside that it's really not nothing. They just don't want to look at it. They don't want to look and see how they treated you, and you're holding this person's feet to the fire and they don't like it. So again, the underlining energy is prideful, but when you were hanging out with this person or dealing with this person, I feel like they never gave that much, to be honest with you. Again, too emotionally closed off, defensive, unable to like take any type of anything that they hear as a criticism. This person's too prideful to acknowledge when they do something wrong. They don't want to apologize. They don't want to be emotionally transparent. And then when you call them out on it, they're defensive. and they see it as criticism. They don't even hear it in a way that's like, hey, I'm telling you this because I want to build a connection with you. I want to build the emotional intimacy with you. This person, again, is, I feel like, is afraid of the emotional intimacy. That's the energy there. Yeah, they're withdrawn. Like I said, they don't want to share like their personal life. This person tends to form relationships where they departmentalize, and they departmentalize like, this is the person that I sleep with, and this is the person that I, you know, like, I have friends that I'm not attracted to. And those friends that they're not attracted to, like, I feel like you would get triggered by, because you would see them as being more emotionally connected to those people that they claim that they don't care, than to you, that you know that there is actually a real connection. Yeah, this person gets triggered by it. It's, again, they have major trust issues, so they're not open. So you always get triggered like you're being rejected. That's what it feels like, where I don't really feel like that's what this person is trying to do. I do feel like they have an ego, and they don't want to be emotionally, open. If anything, I feel like, again, whenever you share your opinion about anything, I feel like this person just doesn't, they don't acknowledge it. It's almost like there's like, it's a trauma that I feel like you have, and that trauma is when people don't acknowledge how you feel. They don't acknowledge you. There's a sense where maybe you grew up in a family, and I feel like this person is doing the same thing. I don't know why I'm feeling this now, but it's almost like it's always the same energy. And it's like, again, not, this person doesn't want you to share your opinion. They want you to just go along with everything. There's a part of them that's like, you sharing your feelings, your emotions makes them feel uncomfortable. They withdraw. And in that, it's a way to like make you become submissive, right? Submissive because you don't want them to walk away. You don't want them to cut their energy off. But it almost feels like every time the relationship is about to get off the ground and you make some sort of progress, then this person deliberately like sabotages the connection, takes 10 steps back. And you're like, I don't understand it. I don't understand like what you want, because energetically you're still connected to me. So I don't understand why you want me to come and then you want me to go. Like, I don't know. It's, again, this person had a hard time of letting go of the past and the fears that are associated with it. So they manifested in chaos in every single relationship that they get into. And it's because they never really clear themselves. So they don't really know what they want. That's the problem. And it's because they've never been in a relationship that's healthy and balanced. And mainly it's because they're the main equation and they keep doing this. Now, I'm not saying that at one point, again, they didn't have a bad relationship, but the bad relationships are continually playing out because this person doesn't take the time to build an emotional connection. They're not transparent. They have a big ego. They're very prideful. So if every time something happens in a relationship that you can't express yourself and you can't tell them how you feel, and it's going to be ignored. And that's exactly what this person does. They ignore it. Like, what they're telling you is that you don't matter. That's what it feels like, again. And it brings some of you, if not all of you, back to that time of when you, again, were growing up and your feelings weren't acknowledged. And that could mean if something positive happened to you, it wasn't really praised, it wasn't really acknowledged. If something bad happened, wasn't really acknowledged. It's, again, that people acted to you indifferent, and that's how this person acts. And that's a form of stonewalling, and that's a form of manipulation, because you want to have a healthy relationship that's transparent, where you can feel comfortable to emotionally be transparent, and this person doesn't allow it. It's again, it's like you don't feel like it's like you don't trust this person. They emotionally don't show up for you. They don't allow you to express yourself. I like I said, I feel like this connection brings you back to again a parent, somebody that you grew up around, that when they didn't like something that you did or something that you said, or again, or when it came to them acknowledging good things, bad things, whatever, they just didn't, they acted indifferent. And you didn't trust that parent. You didn't trust that they were going to show up for you. You didn't trust that they were going to be able to, ever really comfort you because of what you've seen. And that's what's happened with this connection. You're like, I don't really want to be in a connection with someone that I can't trust. I don't know what this is. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the fact that every single time that you don't get what you want, you literally start an argument, and then I'm the one that needs to fix it, but I'm not getting anything from this connection. It's like this person, like, again, will start an argument, or sometimes you feel as if you need to start an argument because this person acts indifferent. They act indifferent. So you don't know like how they feel one way or the other. And they purposely do that because they're not being emotionally transparent with you. So any energy that you give them is attention. And that's, this person knows what they're doing. They know that they're not giving you anything. They feel like eventually, that you're going to get frustrated. And then you're going to deliberately start an argument as a way to get them to like open up, and then they still don't open up. But then this person plays the same game because they want to be soothed. Because I feel like a lot of times that you're like, I know what you're doing. You're deliberately just being an asshole to get me to react so that, you could feel all high and mighty. That one just kind of jumped out. And it's again where I feel like, again, it's not that you never tried to tell this person like what was important to you. I feel like you do have a good self-esteem about you, that you're like, I do treat myself well, that it's like I didn't like ask to be in a connection like this. We have a connection, and this person doesn't want to be transparent. They don't want to treat me the way that I deserve to be treated. So then I try to create boundaries. I feel like, Scorpio, you're like, it's not like I haven't tried to create boundaries. I have. They don't listen to the boundaries. They act indifferent to the boundaries. So I don't even know what type of connection this is. I don't know how they truly feel about me. I don't understand anything about this connection, and except for that they're energetically connected to me, but they don't really want to be in a connection with me. That's what it feels like. So I like, can we get some insight? So let's get a little bit deeper, which is, I'm tired of being away from you physically. I'm trying to process my fear so I can come back to you. So this person really does have feelings for you. I just feel like they tried to create a hook where they were procrastinating a lot. They didn't really know what they wanted. And says, I'm trying to leave my comfort zone with this issue. This person, like, I just feel like has had a lot of bad relationships. They don't know why they continue to be in these toxic relationships. They don't realize that they're the main equation. And that's really what it is. It amazes me when we say the same thing at the same time and finish each other's sentences. So this person feels like, well, we have this signs, like I see the signs, there's synchronicities, there's a lot of deja vus. There's a spiritual element to our connection that I just really don't understand. It intrigues me, it feeds me, it excites me. But then there's this other side, the paradox of this person's situation, which is all relationships don't work out. They don't work out because this person doesn't communicate. If you have to start an argument in order to get this person to answer you or to get any type of reaction, believe me, they know what they're doing. It's the fact that they don't know how to communicate. They don't feel comfortable in communicating. So it's like for you to say the same thing as them at the same time when they again have problems speaking, it's like, you get me. No one gets me. That scares me that you get me though. So again, it's I feel great, but oh, there's a paradox, which is I don't feel great. It scares me. And in the fact that it scares me, I get stuck in my mind. I get stuck with my trust issues. It's like they have trust issues, but they create trust issues in the relationship. We are one. Don't let fear get in the way of this truth. Again, this person's like, I can feel, I know who you are. It's not like I don't know who you are. I've tried to walk away from you several times. There's a connection. I get that. It's like, but it's all this other stuff. So energetically, I hold on to you because I feel like one day, one of us is sad and angry and is creating an energetic match with frequency with the other. Stay conscious of this and to help elevate us. This person taps into you and they're like, you're disgusted, you're angry, you're hurt, you're like, I'm tired of this, whatever the fuck this shit is. It's like, you have feelings for me, but you just can't show me. I'm tired of that karmic theme. This is you, Scorpio. You're like, I'm tired of it. It's like, I don't care what your fucking problem is. That's where you are, Scorpio. And this person hears it loud and clear. Loud and clear. And they're like, how can I'm gonna come towards you and you're gonna I got only one card fell. Like I'm gonna come towards you and you're gonna rip my head off. You're gonna sting me like the Scorpio does, right? It's gonna like you're gonna say like I'm afraid. You have a sharp tongue. You're gonna say exactly, and I know I'm deserving of it. It's like, but I don't know what I want. Even though I have feelings, this situation is being caused by the both of us. Look at your own role in the situation to try and change it. So again, this is the same thing as this. Okay, that you're in a soulmate connection. It could even be a twin flame karmic mate connection. Well, all relationships, in my opinion, are karmic mates. And those karmic mate means that they tap into you through the heart and mind, and you're pissed. You're like over it. You're like, I don't know what the fuck. You procrastinate, you hold back, you play games, you don't give anything. You're energetically connected to me, you stalk me, you talk about me, you talk about me, but you don't talk to me. You talk about me to everyone, I feel like. It's like energetically, you have to be feeding it somewhere. You're talking about me. You're energetically thinking about me, and that creating emotions, and that's because you're feeding it, but you're not feeding me. And this is why you're pissed. And this person's like, no, I want you to feed me, kind of, because I don't really trust this connection. It's like, because all my other connections really don't work out. So I don't really know what I want to give you. I don't really know how much to give you. Where you're like, of course you would be like, fuck you, I'm over it. Like, because this has been going on a long time. And that's what this person knows. I know the universe works in mysterious ways, but sometimes I judge the situation instead of surrender to it. They are judging the situation all the fucking time. They can't get out of their own way. They can't get out of their own way. They're in their connection looking for a problem. To the point that they're not letting you in. You're being kept out. And then in order to have a conversation, like you have to start an argument. And this person deliberately starts arguments because, hey, then this way it's like, I see how much you care. Because I can't, again, communicate. And you're like, what the fuck is this? Why am I attached to this? And it's because it's, again, that this person is teaching you something. And be like, even though you don't like it. Please send me energetic support. Use the frequency of love to uplift me because I need your help. I can't come to you because I know that, I don't really deserve your help. I haven't given anything, but it's like, I can't come to you because I'm prideful and actually do this. I've held back for so long. I've created all this fuckery. So I can't get out of my own way. And I really don't know what I want because I haven't taken the time to actually get to know you. That's number one. I haven't let you in, not really. So everything that I know about you is in my imagination and it's my perception. And all I feel now is you getting more and more and more and more angry. Like you don't even want this anymore. So why should I even bother? Avoid an issue. It's like this person's a coward. It's like they don't want to make a decision. They're not used to being put on the spot where they have to make a decision. And they're resentful, if anything, that they have to make a decision. It's like you're making me work. Normally, I don't have to do this. I don't know if I want this. Oh, I get stuck in all the past experiences. It's like, are you gonna do anything at all? Anything except for like ruminate, because that's all that's been happening the past like 2 months. I feel like whoever, like all these people that are, I want it, but I don't want to do anything for it. Then you don't want it. Then you don't want it because you're feeding more that you don't want it. And of course you would be angry because it's an insult. It's an insult. It's like, you're not going to be here. You think that giving me energy is too much? Oh, it's too much. I don't care what you feel. Then you don't care. It's like, oh, but energetically, I'm gonna still stay connected to you. But in the meantime, again, I'm just gonna take a little time out. It's again like it's suspended. It's like I'm gonna meditate on it. It's like almost like this person is just waiting. This is what we see, waiting, okay, like suspended, keeping things, again, they like the being energetic connected to you. Because it's like, well, I know that you're still connected, so I can come back at any time. Oh, but you're mad right now. So I can't come back now because you're mad and I'm afraid that you're going to stay. No, this person knows if they were to come back right now, you would tell them to go fuck themselves at this point for playing this many games. You would tell them, and if you didn't tell them, your attitude would be like that. And they're like, well, I don't really want to avoid it. I think it's time to wait. I think I need to like take some time out and wait a little bit longer because maybe you'll get angry and you'll react, which is what this person wants. Because then they'll be like, well, we'll start talking. And I didn't have to do anything. So it's like this person's an asshole and is pissing me off. Again, fish hook. Fish hook. It's like what's making it mad is that what's happened is that there is a hook. There's a psychic hook going on where you're like, fuck you. I'm not going to give you anything. And I know eventually you're going to come back. You're eventually going to come back, but you're going to wait too long. And it's like, but you're like, I'm going to have my day to say something to you. And this person is like, I know you're thinking about me. And as long as you're like angry, you're still connected to me. So there's a psychic hook. But what they're not realizing is that they're not going to be able to fix it because it's a con game. They see that you're a great catch, but it's almost like, they're acting helpless, like and powerless. It's again where they're not. And it's because they're paralyzed and I don't really know how to do this. They don't want to be vulnerable. And there's a sense of like it never working out. Again, like it's gonna be a trap. Are you gonna what are you gonna do to me? It's like you're gonna have this power over me. And where it's like overthinking. And of course, when you have only bad relationships to reflect back to, well, of course you overthink. But that's what this person is doing. And it's almost like they're trying to trap you, is what I feel like. I want you to come to me, and I'm going to play this fucking waiting game because I'm pretty sure you're going to do it because I can still feel your energy. You're just mad right now. So I'm definitely not going to come towards you now that you're fucking mad. So it's again, this person is, you know, trying to like strategize how to like deal with this situation where and not really show their true feelings. Okay? Their true feelings, we know that they have feelings. Okay? True feelings right there. Again, they want to create the perception, but it's about looking deeper and understanding that this person is not coming from the same consciousness as you. They're on a low vibration. You need to treat them like that. You might be treating this person still like they're a king or something, or thinking that they're some sort of fucking emperor when meanwhile they're just a page. You know what I'm saying? Like they're a baby and they don't want to do anything. They don't, it's again, they're they don't want to lose this opportunity, but I feel like there's also the thing is that this person, they always have a lot of options. It's not like they don't. It's like because they play this game, and that's where they get people hooked. And when they get people hooked, well, then people give them more. They can manipulate the situation, and then they never have to give anything. So again, this person loves to just create the drama, create the insecurity, and I feel like you're like, I thought that you was somebody else. I thought that you was somebody else. It's here we see it again, the many options and free will. And this is, look, we get the same fucking card pretty much. Options. And it's almost like this person, I feel like they have tried to change directions a few times because they have choices, they have possibilities. But at this point, it's almost like the spirit is asking you to change directions because this person like is cocky. They just think that they're going to be able to work things out anyway. That's the energy. I'm holding back. I can feel that you're angry, but you're eventually, because that's what they're used to. So you deliberately need to like start dating somebody else. It's again, yeah, and not let this person come back into your life unless they change you need to change the rules. Okay, you need to change the rules of this game again, since that's what it is, because you don't want to go into a karmic contract. There's a sense of like, again, defiance on this power where you need to take back your power. Need to take back your power because it's again, and that's by cutting off your energy because this person feels like they don't need to do anything and not just cut off your energy. It means like go embody a different thing because there's a hook going on. And as long as it's there, this person's like energetically, I'm okay because you're still connected to me, but I'm not going to do anything. And I'm not going to do anything because like you're mad. And I don't want you to tell me to go fuck off, even though that's essentially what's going to happen right now. This person is just very cocky and they just think, oh, well, I'll be able to fix it. Because that's, again, they're judging you from past relationships where it's almost like they know that they have to put effort and they're pissed off that they have to put effort in, okay? It's almost like I feel like you're just tired of the repetition of the same thing. It's the same bull crap over and over and over again. And that you're like, if you're gonna come back into my life, you're gonna have to put in a lot of effort. There's gonna be a lot of effort required, okay? And you're gonna have to put in give me a lot of energy. It's like if this person, and this person knows it too. I don't feel like they have a problem with that. They just like all the fucking games. They like all the drama. Source. So again, you need to look at this from a higher perspective. And the higher perspective is really like understanding that, yeah, you may be connected to this person, but understand that the universe brings people to us that wants to teach us something. And being connected to someone that's so immature, this person is just immature. It's like to the point that they're like, I'm not gonna I'll do what I need to do. I'm just gonna avoid the situation because I feel like I have options. This person's in their ego. They're 1,000% in their ego. And like, I'm just over this energy because it's like, I just feel like for the past couple of weeks, we've been getting someone that just is energetically connected, doesn't want to cut the cord, doesn't want to give you anything, is tapped into you psychically, knows that you're pissed off. And they're like, well, I'm pretty sure that I can piss you off a little bit more so that you'll break and you come to me. This way, I don't really have to change anything because I don't really want to change anything because, I don't really know what I want. So I don't really want to make a decision. So if I come to you, I'm going to have to, you're going to require me to, you're holding my feet to the fire. It's like, and I really don't appreciate that. So it's making them angry. But the problem is it's created a psychic cord between you and this person. And so you have to understand why are you connected to this person? What do you need to learn? What do you need to do to break the fucking energy at this point? Because this person isn't going to do like anything. I feel like they're just holding back and being like, eventually you're going to break. Eventually, because that's what I'm used to. You need to show this person, I am not that person that you think that I am. You need to humble this person. And again, you have to say, why did the universe bring you this person? If we are all one and you're connected to this person, what do you need to learn? Like, what is it? It's like harmony within. So it's again, there's a sense of needing to integrate parts of yourself. This person definitely is a wound. Again, it represents wounds that need to be integrated. That's what that's saying right there. Obviously, I mean, we don't pull people that like want to stay energetically connected to us and not give us anything because they don't know what they want. They want to sit there like on the pot all day and just watch you like lose it because that's the norm. I can do that. It's like a little bit of a narcissistic energy here, but it's because of their own inadequacy. Just remember that. And like goes to like. So a spirit thing is like you need to balance your body, mind, and spirit. You have to integrate all facets of yourself again, which means when there's spiritual blocks, there's shadows, and those are parts of yourself that you rejected to, and that normally comes from childhood. And look at what we see here. Look, being oppressed in childhood, just like being suppressed. Again, the stonewalling is again a form of suppression. It's holding you back. Again, every time you had tried to have a conversation with this person, the person's defensive. Again, but you being brought up in an environment where you were oppressed, again, you were transcended back. This person made you feel that way. That came out right in the beginning of the reading because of the trauma that you went through in childhood. Again, I'm not loved. It's like this person, again, they're not acknowledging me. So understand emotional abuse in childhood. So again, never being praised for your good deeds, never being encouraged to try different things, never again being supported in the things that you did do. No acknowledgement is emotional abuse. It's a form of stonewalling. That's what this person did. I'm not going to brought you back to the same exact energy. Which again makes you feel like if you care about me. Isolation. It's like not bringing you into their life, keeping you out of their life. They're isolating you from their life. So again, brings you back to time. Not to mention if there is a problem that you have or you encounter, or you go through a difficult time, you're handling it by yourself. Because this person's not capable, they don't want to, they're too prideful, they don't know what they want, they don't want to do that part of the relationships. They're very selfish. And again, like, and I hate this card, and I'm going to tell you why. It's friendship, but whenever you look at it, this kid doesn't look like a friendship. It's almost like friendship. It's like a freak friend, like a foe, like somebody that's like, a frenemy, someone that's going to claim to be your friend, but they're not going to give you any type of support. They're just going to hang on you during times of good times, to take what they need from you, to take from you, but not give to you. And so again, maybe that energy of being suppressed and oppressed didn't just happen in the environment. Maybe it happened also with friends, other relationships, people that were supposed to, you were supposed to be able to be transparent, people that were supposed to give you support. That's the energy there. It's again that you weren't taught to feel safe, and being transported back to that time in childhood. That spirit saying that needs to be integrated, to be connected to someone that they don't want to give you anything again, and they're empty. Why would you stick around for that? What do you need to heal? What do you need to see? And it would be first to understand that friendships are something that happen over time. It's also, we make the best friends from, again, meeting them through like-minded, that like hobbies and interests, and that's why we are like-minded, right? We have things that are in common. Otherwise, why would I stick around long enough to like give you energy if you're not feeding me? And when I say feed, that's emotional support. That you emotionally never get what you need. That's the karmic theme. Whether it was growing up, whether that's friends, and whether that's again boyfriends, girlfriends, whoever, the relationship that you're in, that you give out a lot, but you don't get back a lot. And that's why that needs to be integrated. Unfortunately, there's only two energies, love and fear. So a person can be completely toxic like this person, and you could just be someone that's insecure and not aware, and like goes to like. It's considered ignorance, and ignorance is a spiritual disease. It's the most devastating, because most people don't choose to say, well, I didn't know. If I would have known, I would have did things differently, you know? And what spirit says is again, no, this is all about you going on the grand journey of your own life. Okay. The grand journey is again that the experience, that understand that all experiences, good and bad, help you shape your soul for evolution. So yes, this person did bring out the wounds, but it also is about you going on the grand adventure of your life. If you keep on attracting people into your life that can't give you what you need, right? It's again that you need to think outside the box, that if you keep dating the same people that are emotionally void, and that seems to be the karmic theme, it means that you're not giving yourself enough love, is that you're not seeing yourself differently. The spirit says that you gotta again have a love affair with your life. You gotta create new experiences, put yourself in new experiences. That'll let you see yourself different, and you'll be into like meeting new people that are not going to treat you the same way, because you're not going to be the same person. And so that is the transmutation process. We can't just integrate if we're like, this is the same karmic theme, whether it was with my parent, friends, again, relationships. I emotionally always give it out. I don't get anything back. Spirit says, again, it's about the grand journey, that grand journey going on it, that it's understanding that yes, all experiences are helping you, but you need to create new experiences. And that's about listening to your soul. Like again, listen to the whisper of your soul to help guide you. And you're going to guide you by aligning your actions and your values with your actions, where you're putting your time, your energy, you're focusing your money. This person's not in alignment with your true self, your higher self, who you are today. Not obviously not your values. So again, we only want to put our time, our energy, our focus, our money again with things that are going to align us with who we are. Again, and that is through joining things again that you're passionate about, finding yourself, going on your soul's journey, really, again, like investing in yourself emotionally, so that you're not letting anybody come in and being in charge of that. No one's going to ever be in charge of that. No one's ever going to give, if that's a wound, no one's going to do it. Because Spirit says, no, you have to do it. That's, you incarnated. That was one of the lessons that you needed to learn. That the answer is inside of you, not outside. It's again, it's connect to the safe, sacred place within yourself. It's again, the answers are inside of you. That's what it says. So take time and connect, not just with listening to your soul and being grounded and interactive in your life, but take the time to, again, listen to the higher self again, and that you don't need anything outside of you. All the answers are inside of you. You don't need love and support from other people. You need to listen to your own soul, have a love affair with yourself, integrate those wounds by doing that, by going on your own grand journey, okay? And understanding that all the experiences that you have are helping you to evolve. We learn from them. We learn from them. And so we ask Spirit one more energy, how we can balance ourselves out, especially when connected to this disgusting energy. It's like, again, the person's an asshole. I'm sorry, it made me angry. You're just going to sit there and play this game like, I'm pretty sure that you're going to crack, and I'm pretty sure I can come back anytime I want and fix it. It's like they're delusional. You have to show this person that you are not on that vibration, that you are not that person. Respect. Give yourself unconditional love. My heart is free from resentment towards others. Yes, so it's Spirit says, can't hold resentment towards this person. But I open my eyes of my heart and discover the light and beauty in every being. I am aware that suffering can cause distress and hurt in people. I see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness. So practice forgiveness, because Spirit's saying, oh, this is a karmic theme that everybody comes into your life and they hurt you. You give out a lot, they don't give back. Your feelings don't matter. Your accomplishes aren't praised. Well, it looks like to me, you're going to need to learn about unconditional love. And that's hard. And it's hard because it's like, no, these people actually did me wrong. And Spirit says, yes, they did. But it's not to get stuck in it. You got to practice unconditional love. And that is hard, because it's almost like, so wait a minute, I didn't do anything wrong and people keep abusing me and I have to practice unconditional love. And Spirit says, yes, your path is harder. And so it's like, okay, so why is it harder? Now we have to ask one more question, because it's like, well, what the fuck is this? It's like that I'm just stuck dealing, and Spirit says, well, again, you're down there in physical form to learn and to manifest. And you're supposed to be learning that you're not separate from unconditional love, which is me, which is God, which is the universe. But you're holding blocks of resentment because, again, those people never gave you the emotional support that you needed. It's always you that gives out to your friends, family, this, that. The Spirit says, so yeah, you have to practice forgiveness, so you're on a higher path. And this is, again, which is like heeding the call, like inner knowing, dark to light. It's, again, going down the rabbit hole. This is like, again, going through your spiritual awakening, almost helping you to integrate dark into light. I feel like this was just about becoming aware of the fact that this is a karmic theme and that continues to play out. And it's, again, it's the awakening to the true self, the higher self. And that is that you have to do it for yourself. It's, again, this is a no card. Again, because it's all about getting back to love. Okay. Love, look, love. That's what the answer is. Love. Love yourself. It's again, when you do, it's going to elevate you. It's going to raise your consciousness, and then you'll attract the person into your life. You'll attract that romance. Okay, love. It's good stuff. But you got to elevate your mood, and that's through giving yourself. It means give yourself. When I ask again, what is it? And really, Spirit just says, it was all about you looking closer into yourself to create awareness for you again, and to learn forgiveness. And I always believe if that's a path that you need to learn, it's a hard one. So you're probably like here to help other people again. And part of that is to really have to like become clear, right? Spirit works through us. And now, even if you're not helping people, whatever you're doing, you have to become a clear conduit for spirit to work through. Again, when we're on our soul's path, and when we're again doing our job, something that we love and that we're passionate about, whatever it is that spirit's saying, you need to become clear in order to attract abundance into your life. It is a harder journey. We don't see what that journey is here, but we do say the spirit says, well, regardless of whatever it is, it's not even about that. It's about becoming clear again and learning that spiritual lesson of forgiveness, even when people don't deserve forgiveness, that we look at them and say, you're wounded. It's again, and unfortunately, hurt people, and I forgive you so I can release you so it doesn't affect me, so I can then go about my life and attract the romance that I want. That's what that looked like to me. But I still say that you're on a more spiritual line path, and I'm going to leave that there, Scorpio. I hope you resonated. You let me know if you did. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.